puts the spotlight on individuals or organizations, for that matter, out there transforming lives. Joining us in studio now is Sure Tredoux. Sure, good evening and welcome to the conversation.
Hi, good evening, Benito.
You are a body stress release practitioner. All right, I must confess I have no idea what that is, so you're going to have to help me out here, Sure. What is a body stress release practitioner?
So, body stress release is a South African technique founded 31 years ago by Gail and Ewald Megacy from Cape Town.
Okay.
And it is a physical technique that helps the client's body to release tension that locked in, which was caused by different stresses, mental, emotional, physical, or chemical stresses. And like I mentioned, we physically would work on the person's body to help release that with a specific technique that we do.
So it's a bit more sophisticated and a bit more scientific than just an ordinary massage then?
Yes, so it's very relaxing like a massage, but it is nothing like a massage.
Yeah.
We actually are working with the nervous system. That's the communication system in the body. And so we are helping the brain and the body to have effective communication again.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's creating harmony within one's body.
Yes, because our bodies are self-healing mechanisms. It always heals itself from the day that you are born till the day that you die. It will always heal itself. What happens, though, when there is an overload of stress, the tension creates a dampening effect on the nerves. And then that communication between the brain and the body, like I said, has got that dampening effect. And then things starts going wrong. So the body doesn't heal effectively.
Okay, I wanted to say, does the body then slow down that particular natural healing process?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so you guys are reigniting that.
We're helping.
What sort of training does one need to become a body stress release practitioner?
So there is an academy in Rondevlei on the Garden Route.
Right.
It is the Body Stress Release Association and Academy there. That's the only place in South Africa that you can train for it. There is, as of a few years ago, also now a Body Stress Release Academy that they have opened in the UK. So it's only at those two places. It's once a year. It's a full-time course. And that's where you would go to actually.
You mentioned it was a South African technique, and those two institutions that you spoke of, the only two that exist in the world?
Yes, it is.
Quite remarkable.
Yes.
Now, you are busy with an outreach project currently in Zambia. Can you share some details around that?
Yes, so when I qualified as a practitioner, I had this innate feeling and knowing that I needed to share this technique in areas and communities where it wasn't necessarily available, especially for people who can't necessarily afford it, because there is such a lack for this type of modality or technique in communities like that. So I got in touch with a foundation in Zambia called Time and Tide. They have various projects that they do. One specifically is with children who has disabilities and various autisms. And so I got in touch and I basically keyed in with what they were doing. And I let them know, listen, this is what I do. This is what I can help with. Do you need my help?
Oh, wow.
And and everything just flowed, and that's when you know something is right, is when it flows. And there was no stoppage or blockage of everything. It literally just happened so incredibly.
So body stress release can also benefit those individuals on the spectrum?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Now, another project that you're wanting to initiate is at the Kwezi Lukasi. Where is that?
It's in the Eastern Cape, in Tata. It is a school that was featured on Carte Blanche on Sunday evening, the 12th. I was emailed about the project by our founder, Gail Megacy.
Okay.
And I decided to kick something into action because I am so passionate about working with these children and having seen how they react when we are working on them. I mean, children who has cerebral palsy, who is so curled up that even after one release, they unfold. and they have come back, and I look at them and I don't recognize them. The effect has been so big and miraculous, if I may say.
Wow.
That I just know that we can help these children at the school who, because of a lack of funding, there's a lack of assistance to help them, and so there's BSR practitioners who have raised their hands and said, listen, we want to help, we want to do this. So I'm really just the person in the forefront going, okay, how can we make this happen? We're all working full time, so when we do these projects, we're doing it self-funded and in our own time. And we do get some generous donations from family, friends, clients, and that. So that's really.
Okay, so as the project leader then, Sure, where are you standing now with the project? How developed has it become?
At this point, I have discussed with the principal at the school that this is the project we would like to do there. We haven't set a date yet because I'm, as of yet, trying to get some funding so that we can see when we would be able to.
Okay.
I'm also going back to Zambia in September to work on a new group of children there, so this will happen when I'm back. So it's still in the development stages, and
how did the school react to you guys wanting to assist them?
I mean, look, he's overwhelmed with, everything that I think being featured on Carte Blanche, first of all.
Yes.
Everyone sees, but he was very open, and he said, yes, please come help. We're open to it. So very, very open to it.
All right. So in the infancy still, this particular project,
Yes.
what do you need then to get it off the ground and make it a reality?
I need the communities to open their pockets and help us happen.
Right.
Help this, happen. I need donations, funding. Like I said, mostly we fund this out of our own pockets. And so if there's, if we're looking at raising 50,000, if there's 1,000 people, each one donating 50 Rand, that's 50,000,
Do you have an idea about how much funds that you would need to start the project?
So I've started a Go Get Funding page, and on there I've asked for 50,000, and that will be enough to get a handful of practitioners, which will obviously help us with accommodation and transport there, and house us there for about a 3-week period, because it's close to 300 children that we would have to work on. We work on each child 3 times, as we do in our own practices. We always start with 3 releases. And so each child receives 3 releases.
And that takes, just less than a month, you say?
Yes, so we schedule the 3 releases a specific amount of days apart, and that, depending on the amount of children, obviously, and the amount of practitioners that will be, but I'm looking at a 3-week period to do this.
Given that the Go Get Funding page that you've set up is successful and people respond to the initiative and what you want to do there, how do you see the project developing?
So when I start a project like this, I always look at the future for it.
Right.
And so I would, at this point, look at doing it every 6 months. I'm hoping and putting it out there that we can do it more often as time goes on. But to start with, we will definitely look at doing it every 6 months.
Okay, so we need people to dig deep and to assist you, Sure. Go Get Funding, as simply as Googling Go Get Funding, and to search for, what would they search for?
So the easiest way, I think, at this page is actually, at this stage, is to go to my Facebook page.
Okay.
And the wonderful thing about the Facebook page is there is the stories of the children that I have worked on. There's videos, there's pictures of them. It's undeniable when you see a before and after picture or before and an after video of these children that I've worked on. And I must just say I had assistance from a colleague in Zambia. She is from Holland, and she came out from Holland to come and assist me.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm not alone in this. You know, there's other BSR practitioners that really just, they're looking for something to help with.
Well, it's brilliant
So,
that,
yes.
that everyone wants to get involved. So you would say and advise people to firstly to get some more information and insights into the benefits of BSR as well is to go to your Facebook page.
My Facebook page or my website.
Okay, what is your website?
So my website is quite easy. It is Sure BSR.co.za.
Sure, bsr.co.za, and on Facebook?
Body stress release, little line, Sure Tredoux.
Okay, Sure Tredoux. And Tredoux is spelled Tredous.
That's correct.
So, Ray, thank you so much for joining us in discussion this evening on The Honest Truth. And we certainly hope, because it sounds a wonderful initiative that you want to get off the ground, certainly hope that you get the necessary support to do this and to transform the lives of these children. I think it's brilliant.
Thank you. I appreciate that.